Getting started with fasting. Before you get started with your new fasting lifestyle, I want you to do some research. Take a look at the links to the medical articles provided throughout this app. The more knowledge you have, the easier it will be to fast. Why? If you know why you're fasting and the benefits you're going to get out of this fast, you're going to be more inclined to continue with the fast, to continue this lifestyle. How often should I fast? Now, while this program kind of takes you through fasting pretty much every day for the 101 days, this is completely down to you. This may not work for your lifestyle, and it may mean that you want to fast, I don't know, once or twice per week. It could be fasting 5 days out of 7. How long should you be fasting? So how many hours should I be fasting? Again, that's down to you. You can choose to follow the hours in this program, or you can kind of take a look at what's going on in your life, work, training commitments, and see how fasting would fit around that. So I always tell people that you should fit fasting to fit your lifestyle and not the other way around. This should be easy to implement into your lifestyle, and if it's not, it becomes a chore and it becomes hard to do, which means it won't continue to be a lifestyle. So again, fit fasting to fit your lifestyle and not the other way around. Be prepared when you go shopping. Don't go hungry. Don't go shopping hungry. You're going to be putting all sorts into the basket. You want to be shopping for healthy whole foods and avoiding wheat, avoiding gluten, processed foods. Don't buy foods where you're going to get tempted to go into the cupboard on a night and just eat. If you don't have the foods there, then you're not going to be able to eat them. Buy some healthy things to snack on. If you do need to break your fast for any reason, arm yourself with some healthy snacks, nuts, dried fruits, normal fruit, that sort of stuff. Now, what if you get too hungry when you're fasting? When you're just first starting out fasting, some people can get so hungry on the morning and they just can't make it to their first eating window. Now, there's a method that I've used tons of times. I used it years ago when I first started fasting, or if let's say I took a break from fasting and I was trying to get back into it. Sometimes I get too hungry on a morning and I wouldn't be able to make it to the eating window. So I'd be like, right, okay, I'm going to start fasting again. But what I'm going to do is, instead of saying I'm going to get till 12 o'clock and then have my first meal, I'm going to, instead of having breakfast at 8 o'clock, I'm going to have it at 8:30. I would do that for a couple of days, and then I would move it to 9 o'clock, do that for a couple more days, and then move it to 9:30 and 10 o'clock and 10:30 and so on. I call that moving my ghrelin window. Ghrelin is a hormone in your body that spikes at your regular eating times. Now, as I've just described there, you can kind of manipulate this hormone to spike later in the day. You just kind of move your eating window, which means moving the time that you have your first meal. Failing to fast. Now, a lot of people do this, and I see them do it with diets and all sorts. It could be training, could be diets, could be anything. Anything that you're trying to implement into your life, they're trying to make it a lifestyle. What they will do, they will start something on a Monday, they'll get 3 days in, and then they fall off the wagon. Now, rather than wait till the following Monday, which is another, 4 or 5 days away, just say, right, okay, I broke my fast early today. Tomorrow, I'm going to get back onto it. The more you do it, the more you practice, the more regular that becomes, and the less that you keep thinking, oh, well, I'll just start on Monday, the more this will become sustainable and maintainable, and it will just become part of your lifestyle. Now, some people just get so hungry and they can't manage to make it to their eating window. So when the hunger gets too much, now this is an absolute game changer. Try having a coffee with a little bit MCT oil or a little bit of double cream, just a tablespoon. If you are getting so hungry that you feel like you need to eat something, I promise you, try this and it'll kind of curb your hunger. It'll provide you a little bit energy. Not only that, having a little bit of fat is going to get your body used to burning fat, so that when it does need to tap into those fat stores, it knows, well, I've been using fat as a fuel, so it's easier for it to use your body fat as a fuel.